Hi, everyone. My name is Jeremy Jenkins, and I am excited to talk to you today about the opportunities that are out there for all of us. As a coach, it is my passion to help everyone succeed by following the tried and true principles found in the Japanese philosophy of Kaizen, which means finding ways to just be a little bit better each and every day to finally achieve all the success that we all desire and deserve. So today, I just want to share with you a little bit about what I've found in life that has allowed me to find that success that I've always wanted. So when it really comes down to it, we're looking for a new life, a better way to do things, a new lifestyle. Okay. You may have found yourself like this guy, just up against a brick wall, not sure how to move forward, not sure what to do, how to get ahead. We've all been there, right? I've been there, and it's not fun. We're always trying to figure out how we can improve our finances. Maybe we're stuck, just really understanding how to get ahead to have more money at the end of the month instead of more month at the end of the money, right? And those kind of things. We're looking to, maybe get out of a dead end job where, maybe, okay, we might like our job, but it's just not paying the bills. It's just not doing everything we hoped it would. There's just not enough ways to move ahead and progress and be able to actually find that freedom that we've been looking for. And it forces us to not eat healthy, right? And it forces us to make choices that we normally wouldn't, where it kind of turns into a spiral where we don't have enough energy, where we don't feel good. And so we're not motivated to go out and do more. And of course, it leaves us stuck with just the basics. Maybe we're driving that old clunker car and we're just hoping and praying that it doesn't break down on us and leave us stranded. There's got to be a better way, right? Well, the problem is that we have enemies of wealth. Okay. It's just a reality in our world. We have taxes, we have inflation, we have medical expenses, we have long term care, we have stock market volatility. Okay. It makes it complicated. Per the IRS, only 4% of the population actually retires earning $33,000 annually or more. That's not very good. Only 4%. And why? Why does that happen? It's because 34% of our income goes to interest and debt. 28% of our income goes to taxes. And with inflation, as crazy as it is, right, it cuts our money in half within 18 years. So, along with market losses, okay, from traditional 401k or other managed funds that only produce about 4% annually, it means our money only doubles about every 18 years. So if we're just left to these traditional money management mechanisms, we're going to be left with only about 30% of our income, and we're going to really struggle to be prepared for retirement. So what do we do? Well, let me ask you this question. Would you be happy earning $28 an hour? Okay. This is one of my paychecks from back in 2014. Okay, this was I was a Microsoft Systems engineer, and at the time I thought it was great and I was happy. And the truth is, yeah, earning that amount, I was comfortable. All right, but I knew that to live a freer life with more time to travel the world and buy beautiful things for my children and things like that, I just had to do something else. But how? What could I do to earn more than that? Right? How could I double or even triple my income? Well, here's the secret that I learned. One day, my dad announced that he was making a drastic decision. He decided that he was going to quit his job as a civil engineer and he was going to start his own company called Ensign Engineering. And he did that. And he got together with his college buddies and they said, yeah, we're going to all quit our jobs and we're going to start our own business, right? Our civil engineering business. And he went from making about $50,000 a year to over $500,000 a year in a little over 18 months. Now, that was pretty risky, right? I mean, not everybody can go and start their own business. But one day I asked him, I said, yeah, why is that possible? How is it, possible you went from making 50,000 a year to 500,000 a year? That's just incredible. And he said, well, it's because I now have a business with employees, and as a team, all working together, we can now produce more than what I could do on my own. And that's what we call the power of leverage. And I was fascinated by that concept, this idea of leverage. How could I get leverage into my own life? I didn't have the skills to go and start a whole brand new business, right? I didn't have any college buddies that I could go and start, doing computer work with. But I thought, what else is there? What else could I do? Well, Warren Buffett taught that if we don't find a way to make money while we sleep, we will work until we die. Okay. And that really, when I first heard that, it really stuck with me. It really made me realize I have to do something, right? I have to swallow my pride. I have to understand that I can't do this on my own. Why? Because here's the secrets of the wealthy. Here's what they figured out. J. Paul Getty, who was one of the first billionaires, said, I would rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my own effort. Okay. He understood that. He understood that as an employee or as a self-employed person, you are limited to you. You are limited to yourself, because as an employee, you can only work so many hours a day. That's it. You're limited. And even as self-employed, same thing. You can earn more per hour, but you still only have 24 hours in a day. So if you want to earn more, you have to eat into more hours, right? If you have 8 hours to sleep and 8 hours to play and 8 hours to work, well, if you want to make more money, you've got to take away from either sleep or you got to take away from fun. Okay, that's the only way to do it, unless you move to the right side of this quadrant here that we're looking at. If you can become a business owner or an investor, where you have a system and people who work for you and money working for you, now you can become free. Now you can have money that's coming in while you sleep, like Warren Buffett said, right? And that's called residual income. Art Jonek said, if you understood residual income, you would walk through a brick wall to get it, okay? Because it's so powerful. If you look at this little graph here, just linear income, if you stop working, it's done. It's over, right? If you get sick or you get fired or whatever happens, right? You can't keep working, you're done. That income stops. But residual income keeps happening. It keeps coming in even when you stop working, and it continues to grow even if you stop working. It's amazing what it can do, but it does require that we swallow our pride and that we accept the fact that we need to do more. We need to have a team. We need to have a system. We need to have money working for us. We need to figure this out, right? We need to be open to this idea of actually going out and talking to people and putting our money to work for us and stuff, and not just depending on going in and putting it, clocking in and clocking out, right? We got to go a little bit above and beyond, and we call that entrepreneurism. All right. So if you do that, guess what? You're going to be able to do like I did. So in 2014, I tripled my income. I went from making the $28 an hour to I made over $120,000 that year. Why? Because I decided to follow in my dad's footsteps, right? And I started a home-based business, and I was able to work with some great team members, and we were able to go out and do some fun stuff, okay, in a program that was around back in 2014. It was really awesome. And so besides my job income, I was able to make this side income, right? Like having a side gig, and it turned out to be amazing. So thanks to that, I tripled my income and I became free. And I was able to actually quit my job eventually and do the side stuff full time, right? So taking another job is not going to fix the problem. That's just going to eat into your time, right? Creating additional pipelines of cash flow is the solution. That's what you got to do. So how do you do that? Well, it starts by getting involved in the gig economy, okay? It's called the gig economy because it's a side gig. That's what we call it. It's a side gig. We're doing something in our part-time, right? That we don't quit our job immediately, okay? We just say, hey, you know what? In my spare time, I'm going to take an hour or so a day and start to create some of these things, right? I'm going to go out and create things that we're going to produce assets for me, produce money for me, okay? 36% of the 57.3 million workers in the US are doing it in the gig economy, right? 29% of all workers have an alternative job as their primary job. And it's putting over $1 trillion into the economy, right? And it's growing really fast. A lot of people are starting to do this. It's the new trend. It really is. And why would you want to do it? Because now you have more autonomy and control. You can earn while you seek a better job. You can balance career and family needs better. And it's another way to make an income, and it can actually make a lot of income on the side, right? So definitely something worth looking into. Here's 13 ways that people could make an extra $100 a day. You could rent your car out and on Turo, or you could drive Uber, right? You could get a second job. You could fill out surveys. You could become a transcriptionist. You could be a host on Airbnb, delivering or shopping for Instacart. You could sell stuff on eBay or Amazon. You can teach online. You can be a virtual assistant. You could walk dogs. You could join a network marketing company. You could be a blogger, or you could be an influencer with affiliate marketing, right? And that's what I did. That's what I was so passionate about. So how does that work? Well, as an affiliate, you get to represent big companies, right? You could be in a Walmart affiliate or an Amazon affiliate or Best Buy or all of them, right? Every company out there, pretty much, even Apple, has affiliate programs. And basically what it means is you just become an influencer, right? You use your influence from social media to handing out business cards, whatever way you want to do it, to pretty much decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to recommend things to people. Okay, you're going to help people understand where they could get good deals, where they can save money, where there are all kinds of things, and then they pay you for it, right? And it's not that hard to do. It's actually very easy. So we got to look at trends in e-commerce, right? We know that Cyber Monday is replacing Black Friday. It's surpassed 3 billion for the first time back in 2015, and e-commerce is growing like crazy. Okay, it's expected to grow more than 400 billion in the next several years, right? They did over 414 billion in 2020. Okay, and actually, eMarketer estimated 491 billion in 2020. So a lot of things going on, right? 103 million Americans shopped online over Thanksgiving, Black Friday weekend, which was slightly more than 102 million who went to the stores, and it's just starting to become a thing. People are shopping online more and more all the time, okay? And then, of course, here's the thing. You already use e-commerce and marketplaces daily. You just never got paid to recommend them before, right? And how many of us use all these things, from eBay to Walmart to Overstock to Uber to Airbnb? And we're doing it, right? But what if you could get paid to recommend them? Or social media, right? It just keeps growing. It's going crazy, okay? MySpace, I mean, back in 2008, they peaked at 75 million people. But you know what? Facebook, almost 2.9 billion monthly active users as of June, okay? Twitter, 190 million active users. Instagram, 1 billion. Snapchat, over 280 million. TikTok's got over 600 million users now, right? It's not going to stop. Adoption of each new network ramps up quicker each time, and we share our entire lives there. So that's huge. And we already know how to create a network and share. We just never got paid for it before, okay? So what if we could combine both of those things? Wow. If time and money weren't an issue, where would you wake up tomorrow? And who would you invite? That is the question. So let's try and find the right fit for you. As a coach, the last thing I want is for it to be so hard for you that you quit, right? So we're going to kind of go through and we're going to say, hey, are you a beginner? Are you intermediate? Or are you an expert? Are you an all-star? You want to do it all? Let's just find the right place for you, right? So we have a conversation, right? I'd love to have a one-on-one conversation with you, and we can talk about it, where you're at, what you're feeling, how much time you want to dedicate, okay? And then we'll find the right vehicle, the right platform for you as an affiliate to be able to go out and create this residual income, right? This money that comes in while you sleep. That's the goal here. So for beginners, this is the one I recommend, okay? This one's called Mycom, and it's a search and pay globally program, all right? It's an app on the phone, or you can get on the website, and it has everything from My Shop, where you can go to retail locations and specialty shops and stuff. It's got an e-commerce platform and a community landing page for organizations, right, nonprofits and so on. They have wholesale, they have food, they've got services from mechanics to doctors to designers to developers. They got a travel thing, they got expo. And the idea is that you just share this app, right? You sign up for free and you share the app with everyone around you, right? You just invite people, you send out texts or messages on social media, and you say, hey, come join this thing. And people join for free and they start to use it, okay? And all of a sudden you start to earn money. It works in over 20 countries and you can send money back and forth. It's kind of like Venmo on steroids. It's really cool, okay? And again, for free. And they give you what they call the Mycom card, Visa card, so that as you earn your money, you can then go spend it just right on your card. So really amazing little program for free that'll get you started. Now, this one is something that takes a little bit more time, right? It's for beginners. It's a little bit slower program, but it's really, really easy. So it starts to duplicate really fast. But there are potential to make a few $100s extra per month, or much, much more. If you're a great influencer and you know how to get the word out, you can make a lot of money with this. Okay, but it's not something. Remember, all of this is stuff that takes a little bit of time to build up. This is not a job. This is not an employment offer. This is not something where we say, hey, you start tomorrow and you're going to make this much, right? No, these are programs that you start out with and you grow them. Okay, you start to share them and they start to duplicate, and other people that you've invite their friends and family to you, and it just starts to grow. Okay, but Mycom, super easy, super fun, free to join and get started, and away you go. Another one that's really fun. This one, I love it because it's all about this passive income, right? This idea of making income while you sleep. iHub Global is great. You can join for free, and then they have optional upgrades, okay? But the idea is that you get what they call a mining machine, all right? So if you've ever heard of cryptocurrency, there's a new cryptocurrency out there called Helium. And what happens is you sign up and then you purchase one of these hotspots, is what they're called, for $99. And then you just pay $18 per month on a lease, okay? So it's just like signing up for internet service, right? They give you a little device that you put in your house and you put, by your window, and it connects to your Wi-Fi. And then guess what? You start to make hundreds of dollars per month in Helium coin, and wow, just sits there and makes money for you. It is literally that. It's a money machine. All you got to do is plug it in and set it there. It's COVID-19 proof. It's recession proof, right? It's not MLM or network marketing. No recruiting required, right? You just set it up and away it goes, and you make money. Now, if you do refer it to other people, if you do tell other people about it, then you can actually make 20% of whatever their little hotspot is producing. So you share it with friends and family, and next thing you know, you're starting to earn literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single month just for having your friends and family have one of these devices sitting in their window. It's really, really amazing. Okay, so also for beginners, super easy and super simple to set up and get going. Okay, another one that's really fun and very easy, this one's a little bit more intermediate, I would say, is what we call SuperDraft. SuperDraft is, again, an app that you get on your phone, and you can win prizes every single day. Okay, so you can sign up for free just as a customer and use it and win and participate and play games and things like that, or you can be a rep, right? You can be an affiliate, and as you promote this, okay, so it's $40 annually to be an affiliate, and then from there you just share it. Again, you use your influence to invite friends and family and other people to download the app and play the games and win prizes and things like that. And and participate if they're sports fans, and it's a no-brainer. Okay, the CEO is this guy, Mr. Wang, and he's working with Ice Cube, right? The rapper and actor, and they're part of this, right? They're the owners, and it's partnered with Caesars out of Las Vegas. So really, really fun, really easy, inexpensive at $40 a year to participate. and potential to earn hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month as you just share this with people you know. Okay. All right. And then, of course, if you really like to make money fast, then we recommend NovaTech. Okay. NovaTech, it's a little bit more advanced. All right. This one, it's free to join. There is a $25 monthly fee. And this one is where, again, you put your money to work for you. Remember, we talked about the right side of the quadrant and this idea of saying, okay, I'm going to have a system working for me, but I'm going to also have my money work for me. All right. So you start out with putting $99 into a trading account. That's the minimum. You can put as much as you want, though. Most people start with, maybe 500 to 1,000 or something like that. And what they do is they teach you all about the financial world, right? They teach you about Forex trading and crypto trading and all the different things that, where people are making money through investment. Okay. And it's all automated with a 7-figure potential. In other words, literally, if you did this, people are becoming millionaires within a year or two. All right. It's really, really powerful. So this lady, here's a testimonial. NovaTech is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Always heard about compound interest, but I didn't know how to go about getting into the game until now. And now I can see my money growing. At one point, I had over 100,000 in the bank, and at the end of the year, I got $10 from the bank. I thought that was awful. Imagine if I would have had that money invested in NovaTech for a year. I hate to think about it. Anyway, I'm happy to have found this opportunity and have been telling as many people as I can. So you can see an example here from December. 3.2% per week. Okay, so this is weekly. Every week on Friday, you earn on what you have invested in the account. So, and then on top of that, you also earn bonuses and commissions as you refer other people to the program, right? And they decide to use it, and you can earn commissions as they put their money to work for them as well. So it really starts to compound, and the magic of compounding is awesome. So if you just did this by yourself, you could potentially, grow your money into the millions all by yourself. But by adding the affiliate program on and being able to share it with others who do the same and earning those referral bonuses, it just makes it happen that much quicker. Okay, so huge, huge opportunity with NovaTech. Again, it's just very passive, very easy. You put your money in, and every Friday you just compound it, and away you go. Okay, the final opportunity that we like to talk about is what we call happy travel. Happy is just a trip away. Now, this one's a little bit more advanced, intermediate to advanced level. It is $49.95 to join. And then there's a $50 a month fee for the program. But what it includes is so worth it, right? Because you're going to save money on all aspects of travel. And not only that, but you also save money on, they have telemedicine, they have cashback apps, they have all kinds of things where you can actually save money all over the place. Car rental, cruises, airfare, I mean, they have it all, even timeshares. You could get a week in Cancun for as little as $199, right? That kind of thing. So if you're at all interested in travel and seeing the world and having fun and that kind of thing, the happy travel opportunity is absolutely amazing. And at just $50 a month, I mean, you save more than that just by taking one trip, basically, right? Because it's literally up to 65% off on hotels and other things. But on top of that, because this is home-based business, it's all tax deductible. So any of these costs that you see, don't think of them as being prohibitive, right? They are actually tax deductible. And you can write those off on your tax return and get a bigger tax refund, right? And it allows you to go out and save money when you go out to eat. You can actually write it off as a tax write-off if you're talking about your business, or if you drive to a meeting, your mileage, right, is tax deductible. So many ways to save money with these different programs and make money by just sharing them, by just telling people about them, by being an influencer and an affiliate of these programs that are not complicated, they're not expensive. We're not talking about having to buy, $500 packages or any of that, right? Very, very simple, and just taking a few moments of your time every single day to do a shout out, to share a testimonial, to share a video, to contact some people. And next thing you know, you've created this pipeline of income that will bless you for the rest of your life. And then you can actually go to the ATM anytime you want and pull money out. You can actually start paying off your debt and closing out those credit cards. You can actually crush your mortgage like this family did, where they paid off their house in 5 years or less, right? You can actually start going out to eat at the finer places and starting to eat healthy so you feel better and have more energy. You can actually get the car of your dreams and know that it's going to be reliable and not have problems and not leave you stranded. You're going to be able to get that dream home that you've always wanted, that you can have people come visit and you can be proud of it, right? You can start to travel and see the exotic places of the world, going on cruises and staying at 5-star resorts and being treated like royalty. And then, of course, going and seeing places you've never visited, like Rome or maybe Paris, right? Who doesn't want to go to Paris? And maybe Egypt, go see the pyramids, or maybe going on that Disney vacation, right? And sharing those memories with your family, or going places like exotic Machu Picchu in Peru, or just going to the beach, relaxing, laying back, and knowing that you have money coming in even while you relax on the beach, because you created a pipeline. You created something that's going to produce money for you for the rest of your life, even while you're sleeping. And then you can go above and beyond. Then you can go and volunteer and give vitamins to kids in poor countries, and maybe help build a well in a little town somewhere where they don't have clean water. Or maybe just go and volunteer your time to make the world a better place. That is my desire for you. With over 25 years of experience doing online marketing, I can help you achieve whatever goals you want, from a few $100s a month to tens of thousands, from the comfort of your phone. I know, because I was once like you, just getting started. So let me show you what I've learned. Get back to me today. Visit my website, joincoachjeremy.com, or message me directly. Let's get started. Let me know which of these programs is your favorite, which ones you might be interested in doing, and we'll get you started and going where you can finally achieve that financial freedom you've always wanted and live the life of your dreams. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.